The problem is there's already water in there. Here, I mean, this is soaking wet. So you tell me, you show me how this is convincing for you to say, yep, I'm buying this. Well, now we got 65. So you tell me, is that humid enough for you? Brand new unit, people, just saying.
There seems to be some moisture here. Brand spanking new, 2023 Cedar Creek fifth wheel. It's so discouraging because now we've got to call the customer. That dreaded call. I hate this part of the job. It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Ocala, Florida, about to inspect this beautiful Cedar Creek 380 RL. Now stick around. Our customer doesn't know what we're gonna find, and neither do we. But Rhonda, I know you're home. Fingers crossed that we don't give you a call. Stick around. We'll let you know at lunchtime and the end of the day what we have found. So come on in, let me show you my stow and go and my first glimpse. So when you come in, right, and you're stowed in, you're hoping when you're driving that you're gonna get to your fridge, which you have full access to the refrigerator that is not here. First glimpse, right? No fridge, but this would be really good storage. If you don't want a fridge, imagine what you could do in this area. This would be an amazing storage area. So, you know, you really can't get far. Yes, you could wash your hands. And as far as that goes, you're not going to get anywhere else into your living space, which is fine. You're stowing and going. You want to eat, grab a sandwich, wash your hands, but you want to go to the bathroom. So let's go up here and see if we can get into the, my boobs aren't going to let me through. Can I say that? You're right. I can't. There's no way that I'm going to squish through here. So maybe a 3-year-old can squish through there. You're going to be using the bathroom in the Exxon or the TA. So on that note, let's get to work and we'll let you know at lunchtime what we found.
Almost lunchtime recap, but a confusing one. A couple of things we found already. I had issues with my converter at the beginning. We didn't have any voltage coming out of the battery. The converter didn't produce charge to the battery. Long story short, finally found the switch that makes it work for real. Meanwhile, we go through different process. We put the leveling system down. Well, I got oil all over the place. It's spewing down here. Oh, but don't you worry. You were living when? Just tell me. So I end up here. Wow, I got a microwave in here and I got a fridge. This is nice. So I'm gonna put my my whatever. This is brand new from the shop. Explain that one to me. Don't you try to put stuff so it would work before it left? I think that's called QC or something like that. Yeah, right. Let's go sum it up with what Laurel found inside as well.
Okay, so it's lunchtime. No, it really is lunchtime, but we also had to make that dreaded call. But the first thing I want to tell you about, let's go up here in the bedroom. I've got to show you something underneath the bed. Come on. Okay, so when I came down here, I noticed the wood right here that's really worn. And I thought for a new unit, that just feels like, well, as you can see, all of this is kind of coming off. Brand spanking new. So I said, well, you know, I'm going to check with my moisture meter. And here I am getting 50%, 49%, 46, 43, 41. I think you've got the picture. Even coming in here, 42, 43. If I come here, we're back down to 13, 14. Unfortunately, there seems to be some moisture here. Brand spanking new, 2023 Cedar Creek fifth wheel. It's so discouraging because now we've got to call the customer. That dreaded call. I hate this part of the job. This should not be happening to anyone. This is why you need an RV inspector. This is something she would have never seen. She wouldn't have lifted the bed to come check everything out, and neither would you. In the comments below, would you have lifted the bed and got on the floor to see what the frame looked like? Let me know. So now that you've seen that, the moisture that we found underneath the bed, okay, what would you do? In the comments below, tell us if we made this call to you, how you would feel with everything that you've seen Pierre show you today and the other things that we found. For instance, the slides, right? So this particular slide right here, you can see the marks on the floor. So the slide skis on both sides are actually making marks on the linoleum. But the slide behind me, it's really tight to the floor. You can't even put a piece of tissue underneath the slide. So when it comes in, it's dragging, it's hesitating. What's it going to do? It's going to rip the linoleum. So there's a lot of things going on with this unit today, and our customer said, thank you. This is exactly why I hired you. I could have never seen the things that you saw today, never with my eyes. I don't have the expertise to see that, and you do. So she was really appreciative of what we found. Now, if you're sitting here watching today and you're not sure if you subscribed, check it out. Make sure you subscribed. If not, it's free. I don't know why they call it subscribed. That makes you think you got to pay, but it's not. It's free. And give us a thumbs up and share with your friends. We need to get the word out about RV inspection. It's really crucial with the industry the way it is today.
If that Cedar Creek wasn't bad enough, stay tuned because coming up next is shocking water damage in this brand new RV. Even buying brand new should have you looking very close at all the details.
It's RV inspection day, and today we are inspecting this Montana High Country 331 RL. Now, we don't know what we're going to find, and you don't know what we're going to find, and our customer's hoping nothing. But we'll keep you updated at lunch and at the end of the day. And just to tell you where we are in Buchanan, Virginia. So let's recap today's inspection. Since it's not even lunchtime, I'm going to start with all the positives. This is a beautiful floor plan. This is the 331 RL, but what I love the rustic barn board feel here with the nice cream coloring. I don't know if it's cream or grayish, but everything is light in here and it just has a nice farm country feel to it. Even this island, it's just really solid and it has a beautiful decor on the front. I feel that this floor plan is nice and open and bright and light. It's just unfortunate that we found water in the slide.
I don't even know if it's 10 o'clock yet. It's frustrating. You don't have a clue, and it's sad. All right, first of all, we already checked, and this unit hasn't been de-winterized. So there's still some of that pink stuff. So the system hasn't been flushed. So I said, okay, well, I don't have water. As you saw earlier, they didn't hook us in. But I just checked and there's water in the tank. All right, well, our pump's not working. We haven't used water. We've been here for, I don't know, an hour and a half now. So I'm outside. Underneath this slide out, the corner over there is where I get water hose, propane hose underneath the floor coming into the floor. So as I came in here, whoa, okay, I see even more as we're talking. So just look at how bowed this is. This is already started. You see that water down there? This is water that goes all the way to the fridge. Even at the fridge, look at this puddle. So it's been there for a while. It's nothing new. So, and we don't know of rain yet. So even the carpet, the edge of the carpet right here, you can see it. It's soaked because we just opened it. How did the water get in here? I don't know, but let's just take a look. So as I open this door, which was my guide, I see water everywhere here. You can see the water. And now I'm looking at my walls. Oh no, my walls have been sucking water. So if I took my moisture meter, for people who don't know my moisture meter yet, here's what we have. So this is just the base of the wall. So you know what that means. That means that there's water, and I don't need to specify it. You see it. So even here in this frame, you can see the water is already in the frame. So it's in the woodwork. It already bowed this little trim. And here, well, it's the same thing. So you got water puddling down there. You can see it running down there. Whatever happens, wherever the water comes from, I don't know, but let's go over there. So as I found this, which is probably the remedy of my problem in the back corner, because you can see the water going all the way, all the way, all the way to the corner. So somehow it goes over there. Then Laurel lifts this up. This is soaking wet. Well, you can see it's dripping right there. So see the water dripping. How did this carpet get wet when the slide out is actually in when they're traveling? So even if you tell me that, well, it was raining, so it came in. So far I've looked at those slide out, and those bulb seal all around the slide out are keeping this tight. So if this has to be tighter, it doesn't make sense. Water's already did its damage in here. So that's too bad, but yeah, and you can see it sinking in. And this just didn't start a couple of minutes ago since they laid this out. Yeah, we had pouring rain. Oh, there it is. Bay, you remember? It was pouring rain yesterday for about an hour. That's it, for an hour,
So
and we're done.
every time you're in an RV, you have to deal with wetness?
You do not go camping when it's raining, okay? You leave it home, just like Raymond said.
tarps.
You buy one of those Quonset hut. When it's not nice that weekend, you stay home and you leave it under cover, because if it's going to rain, you can't go anywhere with this. I mean, you know it's leaking, so you keep it and you shut up and you keep your rig for the next 10 years, because every time it's going to rain, people are going to come back to you. So if you still wonder why we do what we do, and for those people who say, oh, you guys should have a real job. Woo, if this is not a real job, we love what we do. We have passion for what we do. And we save people, one person at a time. That's our job. But now we're going to disappoint our customer again, or he's going to tell us, you know what, no, continue. I built a Quonset hut and I'm staying home when it's raining. So let's go see what I can find or what he's going to say.
That is so discouraging. It's just unfortunate that we found water in the back wall, the back floor, and the slide. It's kind of discouraging when you walk in here, you see everything looks beautiful and bright and new, and you're working for this customer who is going to be living in this full time. He's excited. He wants to know that everything is perfect or close to perfect. And then when you find water that's been sitting, making stains, a lot of wetness, and then we have to make that dreaded call. And we did make the dreaded call. And he was like, are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. We didn't just call, we Skype. We showed him everything. He saw it with his own eyes. So it's not like we leave it up to the imagination. Did they really find it or not? No, we show it to him. And he said, thank you, guys. You have saved me a ton of money and a ton of time, and I would have never seen this myself. And sadly, he said, I know somebody else is going to buy this, because they're going to walk in and not see that either, because it is beautiful and it smells fresh and new and like sawdust, right? So in the comments below, let us know, would this be a bust or a buy for you? Let us also know, would you notice these things that we showed him today? I mean, Pierre's first glimpse was perfect on the outside. His batteries were fine. He even went up on the roof, and that looked great. The outside walls looked great. He did have some dangling wires in the curbside slide out over the tire well, something that he was going to address. Not that that was going to prevent our customer from purchasing, but that was prior to finding the water intrusion. And remember, CW, Camping World, claimed this was going to be the perfect unit. It was brand spanking new. Don't worry about it. Bring your inspectors in. Their people have already checked it out. Everything was perfect. Your inspectors will find nothing. So let me ask you, do you think it's important to hire an inspector? In the comments below, let us know. Have you hired an inspector before? And do you think coming into your next purchase, you would hire an inspector? Just don't forget to do your research. find the perfect inspector for you. As a matter of fact, I'll link some videos above. This will give you some great tips on how to hire the perfect inspector for you.
Good afternoon, my name is Nico.
And I'm Shelley.
And we just completed the 1-week Blue Ox endorsement training.
And when we started on this journey, we said, what is Blue Ox going to do for us? I came up with, I feel like it's going to catapult us. And you said,
it's like slingshot.
Slingshot. And we couldn't be happier because we absolutely have reached a new level and feel more confident and have a lot more knowledge. If you want to level up, this is the place to be.
The knowledge gained during this week will pay huge dividends for our small business as we move ahead with the Blue Ox endorsed team.
So on that note, remember and do never forget.
It's not all about the destination, it's all about the journey. There, we did it.